first place in the world in ramen consumption per person. An average South Korean eats 74 bowls of ramen in a year. Evidently, Koreans have a special love for ramen. However,
I used to eat it a lot, but not anymore because of my health.
They're tasty, but as you know, they're not the healthiest food on the planet, right?
You know, the likes of hamburgers and ramen are the examples of unhealthy food.
this is for everyone who has similar concerns. Do you know about a special ramen only Atomy has? Ramen is not junk food anymore. Now, ramen is a luxury food item which not only tastes good, but is also healthy.
Get me some ramen. Get me some ramen. Get me some ramen. Hello, Atomy members. This is reporter So Young Oh. You just heard me singing as I came here, and some of you could probably tell why. Today, on the Absolute Product Atomy, we are introducing the Atomy ramen, which both tastes good and is good for your health. Find out whether this truly is an absolute product. I will be tasting the product myself. Please come with me.
We visited Serom Food, the partner company that produces Atomy's one-of-a-kind deluxe ramen.
I'm only at the gate and I already smell delicious ramen. Where could this scent be coming from?
Following this amazing scent, I went deeper inside the building and discovered an extraordinary sight. Employees were busy eating ramen in a corner of the office. It was too early to be time for lunch break.
Why are you eating ramen this early in the day instead of working?
Actually, we are working very hard right now.
This is working?
Yep.
Eating ramen is working?
Is it true that eating ramen is part of your work?
That's correct. We randomly select a product and test its taste, color, shape, and tightness.
This place is the Sensory Evaluation Lab. Sensory evaluation is the process in which numerous judges evaluate the taste of a food product. They are conducting sensory evaluation of Atomy ramen every day in here. Wait a minute then. Could one tell which ramen is which just by tasting them? We conducted an interesting experiment.
Let's see whether these folks are true ramen experts. It's time for Find the Master of Ramen! Woo! Let's hear how determined they are.
I roll the experiments and sensory evaluations here at Serom Food. I've got this!
I've made ramen and only ramen for the past 17 years. I'll try my best. Bring it on.
The honor of Atomy's ramen researchers depends on this. I'm excited.
We prepared 4 different kinds of ramen for you. Enjoy them and write your answers.
Ramen guessing by famed ramen masters is on. Would they turn out to be true masters of ramen?
Both of you have finished writing your answers. Please show us what you have. Wow, your answers are identical. Please reveal the correct answers so we'll know whether they are masters of ramen.
Wow! Both of them were spot on.
I know I can trust a ramen these two made. I acknowledge both of you as masters of ramen.
We visited another place.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm preparing to measure the salinity of the product right now.
That's just perfect. I've been waiting for this moment. Please let me taste the ramen too.
I finally had the chance to try the Atomy ramen.
Give it a try.
Oh wow! How come the noodles are so chewy?
The noodles are very smooth and chewy because they're made of potato starch.
It was so good, I couldn't put the chopsticks down.
God, the broth has such a rich taste. You're telling me this is made of vegetables?
It's true. We don't use meat or any chemical additives. Our broth is purely vegetable-based.
I want more.
Atomy's Vegetarian Ramen made from potatoes. The noodles are made of Korean potato starch. They are chewy because 5 raw potatoes went into making them. Flakes consist of shiitake mushrooms, green onions, carrots, and seaweed, all grown in Korea. The seasoning contains Korean-grown chili powder, which enhance the flavor. It also contains the same amount of dietary fiber as half a head of lettuce. We used Korean-grown products, got rid of chemical additives, and enhanced the taste. This is an ethical and nutritious ramen.
Why is it important for you to make ramen good for one's health and not just tasty?
It is Atomy's philosophy to strive for perfection in everything so the customers can use good products. And it is Saerom Foods' spirit to produce safe and delicious food using organic and Korean-grown ingredients. We created Atomy potato ramen out of the hope to create food that is safe and healthy for everyone in a family to enjoy.
Everything in the Atomy ramen was carefully and countlessly examined, from the noodles to the broth ingredients. Any Atomy product goes through strict quality and sanitation management. Regular inspections are being conducted to keep the quality top-notch.
Being in the factory myself, I can see how carefully you manage the product. What is so special about how the quality and sanitation of Atomy ramen is being managed?
For all Atomy products, a strict management of quality and sanitation is mandatory. We here at Saerom Food partner up with an internationally recognized company that specializes in inspection, ascertainment, and technical consulting to conduct quality and sanitation management once every quarter of a year.
The Vegetarian Ramen is Atomy's beloved food product, with 450,000 boxes being sold globally and generating 10 billion Korean won in sales a year. Determined to improve existing products as well as create endless new products, they are continuing to work on improving the quality of the products by research and development. As a result, in addition to Atomy Ramen, they created ramen made of Korean-grown rice and potatoes, with absolutely no caramel, the Atomy black sauce noodle, and ramen made of Korean-grown potato starch and wheat, the Atomy potato cup ramen. What a diversity of ramen! And they are planning on launching a mild ramen that children can eat in the near future. I think we can safely call Atomy Ramen the absolute product that people of all age groups can enjoy, right?
Utilizing the know-hows we accumulated in the past decade and our principle of absolute quality, absolute price, we will bring you diverse products.
Twisty, 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 tasty ramen. Slurp, nop, nop, slurp, nop, nop, tasty ramen. Hi, Atomy family. Have all your questions about Atomy ramen been answered today? I was given the impression that it's a healthy food that the entire family can enjoy together. The absolute product Atomy. Have a healthy meal today as well by eating the vegetarian ramen made of potato. Goodbye!